everyone. Today we will see how to make a tasty Moringa rasam. To make this Moringa rasam, I've taken a bunch of Moringa leaves. Clean these leaves nicely, remove the stalks and then wash it well. After you wash it, add these Moringa leaves to a small saucepan and then add 1 cup of water to it and boil these leaves for about 10 minutes. As the leaves are boiling, let's start preparing the rasam. For this, we are going to grind some spices. I have taken some cumin, peppercorns, a small piece of ginger, some garlic, coriander seeds, some tur dal and 2 red chilies. You can add red chilies depending on your taste level, spice level. If you want, you can increase it or you can reduce it also. Add this to a mixie jar and add some chopped tomatoes and also a little bit of coriander leaves. Now close the mixie and grind all this to make a coarse paste. It need not be very smooth. Also soak some tamarind. I have taken about a lemon sized tamarind. Soak it in half a cup of water. Now to make the rasam, heat a kadai and add some oil to it. Once the oil heats up, add half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. And then add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, a handful of curry leaves, some urad dal, asafoetida, and also I am adding 1 red chili. Let all of this fry in the oil for some time and then add the ground paste. After you add the paste, saute it for 3 minutes. You will get a very nice aroma as you saute this. As this is frying in the oil, add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and continue to saute this for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then we can add our boiled moringa. Add the moringa leaves along with the water. Once you add the moringa leaves, mix all of this together and let it boil for another 3 to 5 minutes. Now add the tamarind. Add the tamarind juice and then add 2 cups of water. Mix all of this together. Add the required salt. I also added a little bit of red chili powder. Depending on your spice levels, you can add this or omit this because we've already added 3 red chilies. So if you want, you can add the red chili powder or leave it out. Mix all of this together and check for salt and also check if it's nice and tangy and spicy. Once you're happy with this, let the rasam boil for some time. Usually people say that you should not let the rasam boil for a long time, but I do allow it to boil for a little while. Once it boils, it becomes very tasty and nice and tangy. So boil it a little bit and then you can switch it off. So a very easy and simple moringa rasam is ready. Usually with the moringa leaves, we always make a stir fry or a sambar or a soup. So this is a different kind of a recipe. Once in a while, it's very nice to do something different and have. If you want to have a look at all my other moringa recipes, do check out the description box. So do try out this tasty and tangy moringa rasam. I'm sure you'll love it. Until next time, bye-bye.